So what jumps out right away about this is how structured this brace feels with these removable splints that run along the arm to keep the elbow from bending too far. And I'll come back to how that rigid support actually matters once you've worn it for a full night, because there's a few details that change my opinion on it. So in hand, this feels like a lightweight sleeve. It's got built-in rails, so when I wrap it around my elbow and secure the three straps, it's clearly focused on keeping my arm straight and more neutral than letting it curl up. So the inside is soft against the skin, and the outer neoprene and nylon shell has a bit of structure. So once it's on, it gives a firm hug to the joint without feeling overly bulky. Because these splints limit how far you can bend, it feels more like an immobilizer than a flexible sports brace, which is exactly why I want it. And I want it at night when I'm not trying to curl up my arm or irritate the ulnar nerve area. What you might be wondering is how comfortable this is actually to wear for longer stretches, especially overnight when you're not actively thinking about it. When I set it up for sleep, I just slide it on my arm, align the pad section over the elbow, and then I tighten the three hook and loop straps just enough so that it stays put. Once I find that sweet spot, I can lie on my side without feeling any sharp edges or scratchy Velcro. If I'm wearing this during the day for support, I usually back the straps off a little so I can get that stabilizing feeling without cutting off circulation, which is easier to move around the house or sit at a desk. It's easy to use because everything is integrated into just one piece. The splints, they slide in and out of their pockets, the straps are sewn in, and the hook and loop closure give me quick micro adjustments depending on whether I'm at work or just getting ready for bed. From a sizing standpoint, this is a one size brace for adult elbows, and the listing suggests supports a range from 6 to 11 inches. So it's a solid option if your arm falls in between that middle somewhere. And you could fine tune the straps too instead of having to look for a fixed size. So who this is really focused on, if you're dealing with cubital tunnel, golfer's elbow, tennis elbow, or general tendon irritation who need to keep their arms straight during rest rather than a flexible sleeve for higher intensity sports. The materials are really simple and practical. It's nylon and neoprene body, it's breathable, it's lightweight, it's got adjustable hook and loop enclosure, and the removable metal splints that add structure when you need more control. On the arm, the inside fabric feels super smooth, and the way that this brace wraps around the elbow, it spreads pressure over a wider area, so instead of digging into one spot, it supports the joint across the front, back, and sides. So one convenience benefit that I appreciate is that I can use this on either arm and adjust these splits or strap tightness as my needs change. If I want maximum stability, I put both splints in. If I want to have a little more loose, I can take one out or both out. And another detail that I love is you can wear it all day. When I take it off, the neoprene body doesn't feel waterlogged or heavy, so it's easy to air out and ventilate. Over time, the combination of breathable fabric and secure straps means it tends to stay where I put it, which matters when I'm asleep and not constantly repositioning myself. So circling back to the first impression about how rigid it feels, after wearing it, the structured design ends up being one of the main reasons it's useful, because it's made for keeping the elbow in a safer range of motion rather than adding light compression. Overall, this comes across as a calm, supportive brace that's designed to support everyday comfort for adults dealing with elbow irritation, especially during sleep or longer periods.